Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are we tonight? Oh, look at that. Buy a mask. Please do. It would be so helpful, not only to quell the spread of coronavirus, but also because it would help me financially. A little bit. A very little bit. Again, I reduced the profit margin on these so that I make very little and they can be more available. They're still pretty expensive, but that's because everybody's got to get their little hand in there. Anyway, I went to order a T-shirt and I have to wait until Monday to get the sample discount. I don't know what that discount is, but I could really use it because the government cares about us so much that we got $600 instead of $2,000 because that's all we need, So I would have just ordered it, but regardless, if I ordered it today rather than Monday, it wouldn't really necessarily matter as far as the shipping. It would probably still ship at the same time. So that I'm gonna get the T-shirt. Don't buy a T-shirt, but buy a mask. Let's get rid of this and go into the void. Display. Oh wait, we don't want this. There we go. That's what we want. No, we want this. Alrighty. So I was kind of debating to do a stream tonight because I was like, it's because I was kind of tired. I've been kind of fatigued the last couple of days. I haven't been feeling good. I would chest is tight and I'm just tired. I don't know. Maybe I gotta go and see a doctor. I should probably go see a doctor. But anyway, long story short, I pulled some stuff, and I kind of wanted to avoid politics simply because, I mean, it gets a little redundant. I was talking with who was it? Animancer. How can I not remember his name? Animancer from Underhaven earlier, and he made a good point about this individual right here, Brett Keane, where it's just it's so overdone. And there's a lot of shit that I go over that's kind of overdone, and Young Conservative Brothers is one of those things. But I'm gonna touch on them because they do have a new video, and I want to see how bass-ackwards they are. But then we're going to go into some interesting stuff, because I got this one. This is actually this is a Food Network thing, and it's actually kind of funny. So we'll see what this. And these two, the one where he has the heater with the limes, and this one here are the ones we are going to watch right now, because I want to know the secret of hot dogs.
Alright, so I'm going to show you finally the secret that I found to
I don't know if I want
make barbecues. So first we need to clean this up a little bit.
Pretty daggone loud.
I'm going to put this here.
My bad.
Okay. We just need to make a little bit more space here so that we can
yeah, move the paper, the toilet paper last off of the burner. The oil, of course, yeah, get rid of that.
Okay.
You don't want to heat up your bananas, though they might spoil.
It's funny the stuff I discover when I take away all the stuff. Okay. Alright.
I was about to see who cooks who lives
So what I need is to take this, okay, and I put it here.
Oh, that's what that is. This is the
and I need something to hold it up a little bit.
This is the same video.
The best thing is a fruit or something.
So he's gonna
I
cut a
think
lime in
I have a
half.
lemon here.
It's the green lemon, bro.
Let's cut it in half. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna make hot dog.
I'm no, biologist, but I would say that's a lime. And not
dogs.
just a green lemon.
A real hot dog, just like, you
Your
know,
knife is really dull.
in the barbecue.
And you're not holding it with your hands. And I really don't know what the fuck is going on here. Oh my god.
First, we're just gonna...
We can tell by the thumbnail, he eventually gets it cut in half.
Sake, dude.
Let's try and skip ahead to that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, let's skip ahead to that. So, apparently he's got the... Okay. Is that a comb? Or is that a ruler? What the fuck is he using? Hold on.
On the other side, here. So this thing is... Wait a minute.
Just slide him around. Yeah.
That's,
You gotta make sure it's nice and even, dude.
Alright.
There you
So
There we
first I
go.
need sausages. Take the plate here. And we're gonna make two, okay? Because there's no use, you know, making like 5 or 6 just for demonstration.
Times are hard.
I'm gonna cut this.
That's a comb. That's a comb. Is that a comb? That's a comb. That's a comb. Yeah, that's a fucking comb.
Yeah,
You
man.
can hear it. He's like knocking shit
wait a
over
minute.
onto his. He's knocking the hoard onto his. Oh goodness.
Gotta be careful when you're cooking that you don't do like weird things. You gotta watch your movements, you know. It's like, you know, a doctor's performing surgery, you know, it has to be like ready and all that stuff so that he doesn't mess up.
Yeah, you should do things like, you know, not cut shit open with a comb and have your hot dogs maybe on a plate before you clear off your stove of garbage. I'm just saying. Before I clear my stove of garbage, I usually put my hot dogs on a plate.
The one sausage?
It's a normal thing for me, normal habit, but that's me.
And 2
Let me know what you
sausages.
think.
Here. So I turn this on at max, and meanwhile, ow, almost dropped the. Okay. Meanwhile, I get the other things ready.
Can you imagine if this was like a gas stove and this dude had
The little buns here. We're
like
gonna take
real
2 of them.
fire coming out of here instead of just like electrical heat? Oh yeah, that, no, he would be dead. I don't know if he's actually still alive. We don't know that.
And
We'll have to check
basically,
into
a hot dog is the sausage in the little bun here with relish and mustard. It's a very simple
Oh,
recipe.
we're not going for the spinach dip.
The only
this
thing
time.
is we gotta wait till the stuff
It's not yeah, it's
is
a little
hot
virgin,
enough.
the spinach dip.
Meanwhile, we
For those
can, you know,
unfamiliar.
stretch these little things a little bit.
He gets a little
Just to make sure
digital
that
with
everything
the.
fits
Who the fuck
well and
buys
nice
these
in there.
buns? Holy shit!
Okay.
Okay, I bought these buns on accident, and they're stupid. Like a top slice or whatever. No, it's so weird. It's so abnormal. Like buy a real. Oh. These
So
buns,
I
like,
guess we just wait here.
I think he's Canadian.
Stuff
too.
is turning red.
This is what I like about this this type of video, like the distortion, the inability for the computer to really recognize color, is you get this purple here, and this purple, you know, this violet color, it seems like it's so bizarre and so unreal, and only exists like here rather than like in the physical world. Like I could have cloth with that color. It's so pretty, and I love it. I like this color scheme with the, you know,
Look at that.
like the juxtaposition.
Oh, by the way,
I wouldn't put it on anything. I would put it in a black
you know,
light picture.
when
That'd be
this stuff gets hotter, you know, it's a very important social phenomena that,
social phenomenon.
you know, everyone's using like electricity and, you know, all this stuff, and that's not natural, you know. And because of that, the planet is, fucking up. The temperature, it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So, like, Al Gore, he's really angry about this stuff, and he says, whenever you're doing stuff like this, you gotta.
This is a 10-year-old video, and he's referencing something that was like 10 years old at the time. Holy shit, man.
Your freezer, okay? And just like do something like this so that the cold air is going to counter the hot stuff in there, so that
no, that's not how that works. Stop. Close your freezer. Close it now. Turn your stove off if you don't need it on.
It reduces the global warming, because if people are not careful, if people continue to vote for the Republicans, everyone on the planet's going to die, because the polar ice caps are going to melt, and all the small islands.
To be fair, if people vote for any of these dinosaurs, we're all going to die. But I don't think he has any more substance, and I really kind of just want to look at this coil for
are going to just be flooded by water, and millions of people. Big deal. It's not just a joke, because
always going heavy
think
on
of the
mustard.
Polar bears, man.
This dude loves some mustard.
They're not afraid of anybody.
The ham, ramen, mustard sandwich that he finger fucked with the spinach dip. We saw that. That sounded.
The country's worst home cooks are competing in an intense kitchen boot camp run by acclaimed chefs Anne Burrell and Robert Irvine. The final 2 recruits will have to cook a restaurant-quality meal for 3 of the nation's toughest food critics. Who will win and transform?
I just want to watch the initial.
That chicken jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge and just gave up.
It was a tough decision, but we brought the 16 worst of the worst, hopeless cooks.
Hang on one sec. I'm going to kind of let my internet catch up, I guess. Catch up.
To New York City. Boot camp's about to
There's
start.
no way this
is not straight up cooking school. They are in for a tough ride.
And we're going to see who can take the heat.
I'm going to refresh. Let's see what happens. Rolling deep.
It was a tough decision, but we brought the 16 worst of the worst, hopeless cooks
I mean, the
to
quality
New
of
York City.
my camera.
Boot camp's about to start.
This is not straight up cooking school. They are in for a tough ride.
All right, we're not going to watch that. I don't know why that's so bad. Let's see. That's why, because it wasn't
Oh,
good.
yeah.
It was the uploader.
All right, what's in here?
It's like peanut and chocolate candy.
It's awful. So you just took a whole chicken, put it in the oven.
No, I boiled it.
You boiled the chicken. Okay.
Carbonara and Alfredo are 2 very different dishes. Oh, they're ramen noodles. Yes! I feel you.
I honestly wouldn't know the difference. I'm not that good of a cook. However, if you presented them to me and you were like, this is a carbonara, this is an Alfredo, I would be like, well, duh, because I think of chicken Alfredo. I think that's what she said. Sorry, my throat is like...
With the pasta, I'm a pasta lover.
I'm feeling under the weather, my throat's tickling.
Turkey balls in the oatmeal to give them texture.
Oh my God. That looks like something that a dog left on the sidewalk outside my house.
That is college.
I told you in the last stream, I made chili in my instant pot, and I kind of fucked it up because it ended up being really greasy. It was the end result. Greasy and salty. Still good. Still ate the shit out of it. But it didn't stand up like this. It shouldn't. Your chili. No, don't let your. If you're gonna have chili, it should be a bowl of chili.
You haven't cooked since you were in college?
No.
Forget about tasting it. I couldn't even look at it.
Look at this guy. Oh my God, he's pouring boiling water into the plastic bag.
We call it a jailhouse burrito because in jail you don't really get that much. But you do have ramen noodles.
He's gonna wrap it in paper towel. Ah, of course.
This dude is like the epitome of like gets by on his looks, I guess, because he's relatively good looking, but at the same time, like, apparently he's been to jail. He's definitely kind of a dumbass.
It's all about the wrapping. Put some weight on it so it forms.
Now he's giving some pressure on it.
This is why they call it a jailhouse burrito right here.
Boom! I make meatloaf in shapes of cartoon characters and woodland.
I'm not gonna fuck with him if he's been to actual jail and that's what you got. Like, if that's what you got, that's what you got. That's why last stream I went after the wolf pit, but I can't really do that because they're like, yeah, this is if you need to do this is how you do it. You know, you got 10 seconds of an internet, or 10 minutes of an internet connection. Learn how to make a meal for you and your 8, I don't know, homeless friends, or programmer friends.
It don't taste good, at least it could be fun to look at. It's a teddy bear meatloaf.
Friends. I don't know.
This is without a question,
out of job
the worst meatloaf I've ever had in my entire life.
I made a 3-cheese macaroni and cheese. The cheeses are cheddar, cottage cheese, and smoked Gouda.
Okay. So if you're gonna make macaroni and cheese, I've honestly 100% never secret time. I've never actually made a macaroni and cheese, like without like a box, to make it in. But I've also never had cottage cheese because I find it repulsive, and I know it doesn't go in a macaroni and cheese. And a macaroni and cheese with smoked Gouda, the smoked Gouda should be like a shaving on top. It should be sort of like a garnish to add flavor, because it's a lot stronger than any of the other cheeses that you're gonna use in a regular macaroni and cheese.
That was the worst macaroni and cheese I've ever had in my life.
What makes you the worst cook?
Tomorrow cook with dog food.
What?
This is literally what I feed to my dog.
What? This is my favorite brand. What?
Purina. That's actually Purina chicken dinner, and yeah, it smells as disgusting as it sounds. And this is even worse because, hey, this dumb bitch put sprinkles in everything.
I have prepared a rainbow shrimp skewer with a vegetable medley. Sprinkles are good on everything.
This is like cooking in an insane asylum.
See if we got some more. I don't want to go to these guys yet. They're kind of turds. I mean... Oh.
Rambunctious applause.
Jim?
Yes, ma'am.
Your pan is about to burst into flames.
Oh.
My hair is super flammable.
It is getting really smoky in here, man.
As a certified safety professional, I can walk into any room and recognize hazards.
Time to call the fire department. I started a lot of fires, and the last one was burning my mother's kitchen down.
We have open flames. We have raised surfaces.
I have... Party foul!
We have people that don't really know what they're doing.
All right.
Jesus.
What? I didn't do that right.
Is this an oven or a stove?
I think it's a stove.
Oh.
Ow, ow, ow.
Hold on, sorry. The amount of boiling water I've had, like, accidentally. Hold Okay, cool. Hold on. The amount of boiling water I've had like splashed and poured on me and shit like that, just because I've been cooking and been careless or lazy or whatever. Yeah, it hurts, and I know to use something to pull shit out of there. And if you're boiling, I think she was boiling lemons. Why would you boil lemons? And then pull them out with your fucking hand. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm doing two things at once. Hold on.
Are you okay?
The cow is still on the plate.
Damn it!
It is definitely a scary place to be in.
Tanya! Tanya!
Goodness sake.
Oh, God, no.
What's the matter?
It's shattered. The glass shattered.
Sarah, be careful. No one's going to the hospital today, right?
I don't even know how you do that. Do you... Like, did you pull it out of the freezer and then shove it into a 1,000-degree oven or something?
Are they brown or are they burnt?
They're toasty.
I got lime in my eye!
Don't let the wine
Yeah,
go to
dude, I'd
waste.
love to be on. Shout out to,
I had no idea it'd be so hard trying to cut the avocado. And then I see
almost
this thing
said,
in the middle.
I almost
and
said
I'm not
something
sure if you're supposed
else.
to keep that or
Shout out to...
Check my eggs to see how they're doing, and
Almost
the
said
plastic
Banana
is
Mancer.
burning.
Shout out to
Silver on the
Animancer
inside.
and
Dude, the egg-
Underhaven.
oh,
Check
man,
them out.
they're all broke.
I'm gonna finally chop these. I've
I
never
hope
used
to
a
be
knife
on there.
like this.
Christina,
Sometimes
take the knife guard
Oh,
off.
yeah.
There's the knife underneath
I was
that.
wondering why, but there
Surprise,
was no...
surprise. Don't make a mess, sweetie pie. Please don't make a mess. You know this bums me out, right? You got this like whole disaster thing going on here, man.
Yeah, I know.
Turn your knife around. Turn your knife around. Turn your knife around.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
For a sharper cut or
Hell
You want to
yeah.
cut something with the sharp end of the knife.
Take my bag. Put this in here.
She's putting cheese right in the toaster.
Why is the toaster sideways?
Because it cooks the bread faster.
Oh my God.
I mean, it could have been drained a little bit better. Sorry.
It's like wallpaper paste. I mean, the caramel is burned.
Yeah.
It's made the crepe glue to the plate. This is kind of like modern art. You're pounding crawfish in a mortar and pestle.
I thought if you pound it, it will add more. It will bring out some flavor. No.
No.
Oh my God. This is not IHOP. It's IHOPeless.
So I missed all of those. We're gonna move on to the next one, because
What do you
sorry
think?
about
The whole
that.
package of cheese?
Girl, go on and throw
I
it
was
in there.
I was
Go
talking
for it.
with
Here we go.
Animancer, and I want to be on Underhaven. That would be dope. And if he weren't previously engaged, then yeah, he said he'd be on here. But anyway, let's move along.
Why not?
Maybe we'll check in. We'll see what they got going on.
That's a lot of water.
Oh,
That's a lot of cheese.
oh, dude.
I feel a little nervous and anxious being the newbie. I have a lot to learn going up against Anne. We're gonna be fine, right?
The Anne.
So I hope you'll still be my good friend after this. Orange juice. Have you ever had orange juice and ham? Hi, Carla. You're just in time
No.
for my joy, green bean, and blueberry ham dinner. And the reason it's called a joy ham dinner is because it just gave us such joy.
Yeah, dude, exactly. I would give... Me too. Me too to this guy in the back. Like, see ya. I'm getting the F away from this meal. Like, there's a certain amount of sweet and savory that you can mix. And you can't put, like, I don't know what the hell she had. Like, sauerkraut and sausage and potatoes and... What the hell else did she have? Oh, God.
Joy ham dinner is because it just gave us such joy.
She's scared.
Raw green beans, blueberries, chunks of cheese. Joy's dish is not a joy.
Oh, look at that. Oh. All of that has to be boiled out. Like, oh, it should be gone. It shouldn't be in there. Oh, it's got to be gone. And she has raw green beans and blueberries. And cheese. If you're gonna have like cheese and blueberries in the same like area, it's gonna be like a blueberry jam with some, you know, cheese variety next to it and some sort of vehicle like a bread or a cracker. You're gonna have a cheese platter. That's what you're gonna have. You're not gonna fucking slap it all into one pan. This is how I fucked up my chili in the Instant Pot. 100%, because I didn't read the recipe and I didn't know what I was doing and I slapped that shit all together. Oh, this is gonna be so disgusting.
And now it is ready to go into the oven. What's going on in here? This is a pound of butter.
I think it said to go all in that one, but that could also go to another recipe.
Is it supposed to be slimy?
Is it slimy or just moist?
It's wet. I just put water on it.
You washed your pork chops?
I feel like that was a good thing.
Okay.
All meat, right?
Sure,
it's
sure.
all. No? No advice. Got it. Got it.
Okay, like, so the meat that they have, no, you shouldn't wash it. So if she's apparently used to buying meat that she has to wash. If your meat comes out of the package and has a little funky smell, return it. Get credit and get some new meat. I mean, if you're in the United States of America, we have that ability because we have so much goddamn food, yet not enough money to buy. Anyway, but yeah, she's so used to just washing the meat off to get like the that layer of bacteria off, and then cook it properly. So I guarantee she's probably going to overcook this. It's gonna be overcooked.
Oh, we have someone smashing something with a spatula.
Spatula, ain't that's what it's from?
JJ, what are you cutting with a spatula?
Chilies.
Chili.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always cut my chilies with a spatula.
They don't know what's about to hit them.
Because when you cut it like this, you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. Make them all real pretty.
No.
That is not safe at all.
Is it done? How do you know if it's done?
What's this?
That's my salmon.
It's cooked.
Surprise.
Surprise, it's gonna be really overcooked.
It's cooked yesterday.
Make mashed potatoes too?
Oh my! And those are raw potatoes. Those are raw fucking potatoes.
I guess it's the thing you use to make it with.
Oh, that's.
Eat it. What's happening in there? I had to mash these potatoes. It's not easy doing this.
Oh, the potatoes are hard.
Oh, we lost one.
I'm just gonna let you sit with that.
We're at the very bottom.
If she were any teacher of mine, I would listen for every day of the week. I would be in her class on time, especially if it was like home economics, because she knows what she's doing. She looks really competent. I think I was talking shit about her before, but like
that's a mashed potatoes.
I think I was
like that. You see that right there? See that
about
right
who
there?
she was.
I have taught worse. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe I have not taught worse, but actually ever. For your fettuccine?
This is the Alfredo sauce. And here's the crawfish.
Oh, sack.
I've never had what he's making.
Dude, you don't. You gingerly, like, you pop it in there.
I'm seeing their first dish, and I have to say that it's more nerves than excitement at this point.
It's good. I think some paprika.
What do you mean? Oh.
Paprika. Some cayenne pepper.
Kanye pepper.
It doesn't quite seem real. I can't believe that it's real.
Kanye pepper. No, dude. First of all, it's cayenne pepper. Second of all, like, cayenne has like a. How can I describe cayenne? Cayenne is like a. I would say a sharper taste to it. I mean, I'll have to taste through my spices, because it's not really delayed. It's you kind of really taste it right off the bat. So it's an upfront kind of taste.
Kanye pepper. Stephanie, watch the magic. We're gonna take the noodle and shove it through the
fucking
heart.
scissors. Scissors, man. Like, I use scissors in the kitchen, but for very, very specific reasons. Not to cut hot dogs.
I saw that like on the internet. It's gonna be amazing. It's actually a lot easier than I anticipated. Look at this. That's so cool. You put all of it in at once and you save a lot of time on cooking.
Oh, I love hot dogs.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, you like it with noodles sticking out of them?
Never had it.
Oh, you'll love it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I don't think so. I
fucking terrible. Okay, I can understand how this might actually be good. You could theoretically do this. So if you were to take this same mixture, like the pasta with, instead of hot dogs, you use sausages, like Italian sausages or something that's gonna boil, that fits the flavor profile, and then toss that into like a real like homemade sauce, it might actually work. No, this will not work.
really
this is like,
don't think so.
What are you making with
this
your
is
hot
like,
dog on
oh
the stick?
shit,
Alfredo.
dude.
Does mayonnaise go in there? Okay. Make it a little thicker. Little flavor. Little flavor.
Wow. Fun fact for the people at home, mayonnaise does not go in Alfredo sauce.
Oh.
Why?
How many people are you cooking for?
I don't even know how to make Alfredo sauce, and that sounds disgusting. No. Mayonnaise-based Alfredo sauce? Is that some, like, Olive Garden shit?
2? It's a lot of meat. Yeah. And this is twice cooked eggs? Yes.
Okay, well, you have a lot of interesting things happening.
Yes, I know.
On a scale of 1 to...
Don't overload your pan. That's the key here. So, like, he's got the hard-boiled eggs, or soft-boiled eggs, whatever the hell they are, and then whatever these are, I think they're turkey legs, or turkey wings, or something like that. Yeah, don't put all of that in the pan at once, because if you put all of that in the pan at once, it's going to be really hard to cook evenly when you, well, especially if you have a small pan like this. If you took out half of that, it would be, you know, the maximum for that pan. And that would actually kind of be acceptable, because if you were to cook both of them in two portions in 2 separate pans at the same time, you could actually get it portioned out pretty well. Except for the fact that this is probably going to taste disgusting because he doesn't know what he's doing.
10, and I can't go into the negatives.
Oh.
The recruits are a 1. I'm going to leave you to it.
I know.
Hell yeah. Holy fucking shit. Boing. Yeah, we'll crop it later. Holy snap. god. She actually reminds me of one of the NCOs that I had in Dinfos. I can't remember her name, but she was an older black woman that was sergeant first class. So I took no shit. I mean, this lady looks like she would make you feel. She's the kind of woman that says, "I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed." But she says it in a way that is real subtle, and you just sort of know it. And then she does this to her colleagues, like,
Look at this color, man. Look.
And girl.
I did not lie, did I?
I can't even process it.
Whoops.
This happens every season. Everyone's bouncing off the walls.
Ow. Ow.
Oh man, that's not done.
It's hot.
Girl, I can't even.
I'm scared about so many things.
Do I need to manicure these bad boys? That ain't gonna work, love.
What did I sign up for?
Ah!
what do we got next?
Now, I've been hearing a lot about a place called Super Duper Weenie in Connecticut. I have friends that live in Connecticut, Alex and Steve, and they invite me over to their house one night for dinner. Now, what comes rolling down the driveway for dinner?
I want to watch more shitty cooks. It's me. Boink. Hashtag force the vote. It's Tony Khan. That's drunken peasants. Voss was it gonna look like? Look at. Not look like. Look at. Oh. God damn it. Why? Why did this have to happen? Oh. Oh, I didn't have to hear that.
And we were breaking the stigma that white people can't talk about race.
How about you break the stigma that you steal fucking content all the goddamn time?
The system
all the time.
And the government.
And if you are new here, don't forget to click down, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Prove that in the last stream. You guys steal content.
So today, we're going to probably what you've seen from the title already, we're going to break down January 6th.
Yeah, it's happening. Well, today's January 2nd.
Yeah, 4
and
days.
4 days.
What,
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday, it's happening. I'm not sure what time it's going to start. I assume it's probably going to be early in the morning because it's going to be a long day of hearings, and hearings.
Got it. You better be ready for it.
It is.
So pretty much, I think it's a huge day already, and I think it's going to be a day to be remembered in our history.
Yeah, well, but this is what you're going to probably be reading on 50, 60 years later. It's like how all the states, the 6 states that went in, and they pretty much corrupted the whole entire election.
Cheated. We already made so much videos.
There's so much.
But the reason why January 6th is so important because it's the day Congress will meet up, and also they'll count the electoral college votes from the states.
They'll count, and then they can also have the choice if they want to decline them.
And
too.
object.
They have the choice. You hear that? They have the choice to
That's
decide.
the thing that's going to be going on around here.
That's what's going to be
all
going
the
on.
videos we made about the 6 states, mainly the ones Pennsylvania, Georgia,
Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona,
Nevada, and Arizona. That's the big states. But all you need is how we said it: Georgia, Pennsylvania, Michigan. You can have Georgia, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, Arizona.
There is so much different things. Like you can have a multiple of 3 and Trump's going to win.
I hate to correct you on such a simple thing, but it's actually there are so many different things, and when you present an argument, you actually have to provide evidence and not just give rhetoric to say, well, there's so many different things. To say there's so much different things makes you sound like a dumbass. And the fact that you have 270 views on this and 3,500 or 35,000 subscribers, I don't even know. Hold on. 3.5. Yeah, 3,500. I was about to say 35,000 would be a lot. 3,500 subscribers just means that there's a lot of dumb people in your audience. Also, you haven't fixed your shelf.
Because right now, no one won the election. No. When you have all this fake news media and all these other outlets saying, "Oh, President-elect Biden,"
content.
Nothing has been verified. Nothing went through. It's still pretty much up in the air. Pretty much going through all these legal processes with the Trump legal team, and you can't fully say that someone's a president-elect when there's so much objections going on.
And also, if some people, I already heard that, oh, the 2020 presidential election's over. No, it's not. Because right here, let me give you some evidence. On January 6th, why it's going to be such a big day? We need first of all, I'm going to break it down. So we need a senator and a person from the House who object, the votes. And then that's how it can go to a 2-hour debate between everyone. And also, what's going to happen here, the Trump legal team will be in there to debate to see whether they're going to certify or let it go.
Oh, shit. Yeah, send the Trump legal team into Congress to debate the legitimacy of the election. By all means, send them in there. Send in Sidney Powell. Send in Rudy Giuliani. Send in Lynn Wood. Send all those motherfuckers in to Congress to testify that they have zero evidence to back up any fucking claims that they've made. And let's sit back. Let's sit back and fucking watch. Because that's all we could do.
Go through the votes and see if it was really counted, or are they going to let the state legislators
Everything was
do it?
Counted.
But the good
Everything
thing,
was counted.
we already have Josh Hawley, a senator, just one so far, but it could be a lot more.
Well, most times they're not all going to come out and say, like 2 weeks before, like how he came out, and say, "Oh, I'm going to go and."
What? Can we address this? How is this? Because like, I'm. Give me $10 and I'll show you how I'm balding. But like, I'm balding and my hair is not the greatest. I haven't had a haircut in over a month. It's better than this. I mean, I look like, without my patrol cap on, I look like fucking
Court,
Trevor
because you know how the leftists, they're going to dox you, they're going to violent, they're going to go after you, they're going to slander you, and they're probably, a lot of senators are probably going to wait until the day of, or even maybe the day before the 5th to actually come out and say.
But it doesn't even matter, because all you need, what I've already said before, you need one senator and one person from the House.
We have how much House Republicans?
140.
Oh, man.
Like that, yeah, it doesn't really matter because you need 101, but it's still good. 140 of them are actually standing up for something good. Yeah. That's the thing, and they from the corrupt states. But
what's so good about it? What's so good about it? What's so good about having Trump in office? What's so good about having Trump in office, basically illegitimately, and having a Republican Senate for another 4 years? Where will you two benefit? Where will I benefit? The answer is, we will not.
One thing about this, and what's so good, is finally people, they're standing up. That's what's nice to see, that 140 number. Yeah, we only need one, but the issue is that we have people standing up for once, for us, because we're the one that elect them. And they're the ones that have to do the responsibility.
That's why we're a representative republic. So we elect officials to represent us.
Yes.
We don't go on.
Yeah, and they refuse to do that time and time and time and time and time again. And it doesn't matter what side you're on, they refuse to do that time and time and time and time and time again. That's why new political parties come about, like the Justice Democrats or like the Tea Party. You want people in there that are going to represent the will of the actual people, and the representatives that we have in there now, the ones like Mitch McConnell, I almost said Mitch McGonagall. Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and, like Dan Crenshaw, these people, we don't want them in there. We can agree that these people are shit and they suck. I mean, you and I, guys, we couldn't agree because you're dumb and I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. But they suck ass and they don't belong in the positions that they have because they don't have any policies that benefit anyone but themselves and their donors and like the richest of their constituents. So you're not in that richest of constituents. I mean, I'm pretty sure your parents may be, but that's neither here nor there.
And vote on every single little amendment, even though that they be thrown on our damn ballots.
Yeah.
But these representatives are supposed to elect in our interest, not in their interest or their money laundering or their money gain. They're supposed to be putting it on the American people. But going on with the Supreme Court, we already know what happened with the Texas.
I've said this a bunch of times, and I'm gonna let them talk here in a second. You guys, you have to open your mouths. It's not our interests. It's our interests. Okay? It's not disestablishmentarianism. It's disestablishmentarianism. Okay? You have to actually learn how to enunciate in order to bring about the audience that you think you desire. But instead you have 3,500 fucking dipshits, or I mean, I'm not gonna subscribe to you, but I'm sure you have plenty of detractors.
Pretty much shutting it down, and we had Roberts going into the 3 Trump appointees and pretty much telling them, hey, do you want riots on the streets? And then it kind of fell through. I don't think it's going to happen through this time.
No.
I don't think. And if it does, it really doesn't matter with the Supreme Court because it's going to drop right down to the state legislators, and then they have to vote to the 12th.
Legislators. What I think you mean is the state legislature, because state legislators, yeah, that kind of makes sense grammatically, but at the same time, the legislature would encompass the legislators, I guess. I don't know.
Amendment where they have to go on their party lines, and Republicans have majority except in Nevada.
That's it. Yeah, because the thing is, what's going to happen, another thing that can happen January 6th is Pence pulling his card. I don't know, you've probably seen it trending. I think it was trending on Twitter when he could have pulled it. What was it? The 23rd, I believe it was the date.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah, where you could have pulled it, but I think the reason why he's going to do it January 6th, why he didn't do it then, because he can do it right then and there. And that's where the AGs will sue him right away, and they got to sue him. So the things that he just denies.
These guys are living in the fantasy world of Law and Order, like the TV series. That's not how it works. Like, Pence is going to. Excuse me. Why we don't blow it out of our nose. Pence is going to certify the election, and people are going to Republicans are going to object, and it's going to be a complete shit show. And you know what's going to happen? Joe Biden's going to be the president. That's what's going to happen. And you guys are going to be like, oh, it's Trump's the real president. Trump's the real president. And 3,500 people are going to be like, well, yeah, Trump's the real president. And that's basically about it. So I don't know what your end game is. I don't know where
he's the head of Congress. He's pretty much the president of Congress, you can say. But the thing is he can deny them all. Then it will go back to the AGs of the states, and then they're going to choose to sue him. And then that goes right to the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court can decide if they want to take it or they can pass it. Where they pass it, pretty much you can just say 4 more years for Trump, because then the state legislators will just vote for the electoral college votes for those states. And another thing, even with all this, let's go say none of this even happens, the state legislators can still choose where their electoral votes go to. They can still choose if they want their electoral votes where they're going to vote for. They represent their state. That's their duty for the Constitution. That's what people aren't realizing. There's still so many obstacles for Trump to win.
Yeah, well, but that's where
there's so many obstacles for Trump to win. What you have said is really dumb. I think what you meant to say, there are so many obstacles in front of Trump that he cannot win. And you two are riding on this dumbass Rum 2020 and all this merch you bought, and I don't think it's really gonna fucking work out. What happened to the editing? You guys were doing some pretty good editing for a second there. You had some clips in here and whatnot. Did you get lazy? Like, you tired from working at Five Guys and, you know, slogging away? I've never been to Five Guys. Apparently they give you a shitload of french fries. I am down for that. I can get... There's one near me. Should I go? Let me know. Let me know if I should go to Five Guys. Alright. Let's see what else they got for a little bit, and then maybe
everyone, the media, and all of them are pushing President like Biden, so the American people can just kind of just bend over and say, okay, Biden won. So no one's knowing what's actually happening on January 6th. What happened in the past couple weeks that could have. All the legal lawsuits that are still leaving these states completely wide open, and no electoral verified votes going.
As opposed to illegal lawsuits. You guys really are not the rhetoricians that you think you are. In fact, I'm burping up like crazy, and I can actually pull more vocabulary out of my fucking, you know, stripes up here than you can out of either of one of your asses. Or both of your asses combined, let alone, you know, out of this dent in your fucking head.
On there. Yeah, who cares if the governors or the AGs verify the votes within the states? They can still be declassified. It does not mean that they have to really certify toward them.
No, that's the thing about it, because
this okay. Did he get like hit in the head with a crane or something? Cuz I don't want to feel bad.
Because the thing, the perfect world that happened January 6th is we already know they're going to have a 2-hour debate, and throughout that we can see if they want to decertify or whatever they want to do with that. But also we need Pence to pull his card, because if we already have the 2-hour debate, that's a good thing, so they just don't let it go pass right through. And also we have Pence pulls his card and rips up all of them and does not certify them. Then we're in a good world, because they're stuck in a stalemate pretty much.
Actually, at that point, we're basically in a dictatorship, and the Republicans have taken control in a fascist coup, and both of you are
what are
dumb
they going to do?
Shit.
Where that just goes back to the state legislators.
It all plays back to the legislators.
Yeah, because they get to pick where their electoral votes go in their state.
Yeah, and the good thing, American people, of course, Trumpers. Granted, it's probably gonna be 5 million people marching on Washington D.C. on Wednesday.
That's what we think until there is people there, and there's probably like 10 million people.
Yeah, there is.
So
So when I was working in like the ghetto, like the boonies of Cleveland when the Cavaliers won the championship, and I was going to work like when they won, right after the game ended, and holy shit, was that fucking dangerous. Like, people were shooting in the air and shit like that. When I got off work and was like going home, you know, I was listening to the news, and they were, at that point, I think there were about 1 million people downtown. If you can get 1 million people in one area, that's fucking amazing. 1 million people is a staggering amount. To say 10 million would flood, would overwhelm the resources of any general area, damn near, you know, like Times Square for FFS. And I'm glad Times Square was fucking empty this year.
That's the thing. If you guys haven't heard about it, January 6th, the big march for Trump, pretty much going in front of Congress and pretty much saying, hear us.
If you have 10 million people in front of Congress at one time, yeah, that's quite the fucking statement. But something tells me it's gonna be something around like 30,000 max, 30 to 50,000. I'll even put a dime on you know, 100,000+ people trying to dick about.
Election was stolen. There's no doubt about it. How much videos we made about elections?
There's so much
undermine
election
this election like these
going on, but
fuckwits.
like going from it, Trump put out a tweet. Show up on January 6th. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make it because of work issues, but that's just life.
And also, we kind of live 11, 12 hours away.
Yeah, it's a far drive.
Yes.
But like, it's pretty much Giuliani and Trump said this is going to be huge. January is going to be the month of a lot of action, a lot of things happening. And Trump pretty much put out for the Pence card, bring it on. If Pence doesn't go with Trump, that's going to be the biggest betrayal for Trump.
Yes.
Because since he is his pretty much right-wing man,
pretty much,
he chose him as vice.
No, if Pence goes with Trump, like, Pence will be smart. Why would you go with Trump?
President. And if he goes as, he's just deep swamp too, if he goes against this.
Because the thing is of course he could still go against it. I'm not saying it from this video that he objected all of it, because that's not true.
No.
But the thing is I have a good feeling that he will, because how many times he's actually, he's had speeches and saying that there was, you know, I almost just said it. I almost just said the F word. They're voting irregularities. And
there you go. You said it that time. You two almost have time. We almost.
They had voter fraud. No, they didn't. There was no. There were no voting irregularities. There was no voter fraud. There was no fraudulent voting. There was nothing of that sort. Nothing of that happened, and this was the most secure election that we've had ever. You two jackasses are saying it maliciously. That's why you would get fucking slammed. If I get slammed, I don't even fucking care.
Oh, man.
But,
YouTube put in their analytics.
Something tells me you did.
Oh, shit, that F word came out.
Yep, and we just got deleted. But the thing is, off that,
no, you wouldn't.
Pence. So Pence, I think it is, because he's been saying all the time, there was just so much issues with this election. There was just false votes, shredded ballots, backdating, mail-in, everything in the book that we've went over in our past videos.
Yeah,
I just don't see him just doing that.
Well, but I don't see him pulling a bar.
No.
I don't see him pretty much before the election saying, okay, mail-in ballots, yes, there's a lot of F word can happen. A lot of things that can happen that is corruption. Then he gets paid off by the deep state, and he comes out, there's nothing there.
That's where I can prove that. Everyone says, oh, maybe not.
Fuckery. Ooh, I got an idea. Hold on. Watch this. You guys want to see something cool? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this.
I get it. Oh, good. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. You will die. You know, right? That's fucking. It's McConnell. It's McConnell.
Okay. So I guess we should summarize this Jimmy Dore Medicare for All thing again, since we're talking about it again. And look, guys, I did say I wasn't going to talk about this again. I don't plan to talk about.
All right, I'm not going to stay on there just because I'm gonna live stream someone else's live stream. That's redonk. If I can ever get back to this, that'd be cool. Before watching, shutting the door. I love it. Where's Baker's? All right. I had something on my feed. Oof. If my This was along the lines, and it was just like car crashes and shit.
Hello people, welcome to another driving fails video. What happened today provides authentic footage of incidents.
Yeah, and get to the point. I didn't even see what happened. I was looking at the volume. My bad, guys. Well, sucks to be that guy, hope. Oh, somebody doesn't have insurance. Either that or you're going to the side. Hopefully you're going to the side. Oh. That's a legit, like, what I see on the road. This is terrifying. Oh, that would piss me off to no fucking end. Are you kidding me? Running me off the road? Motherfucking oof. I don't have my CCW, but that's what makes me want to get it. At least it's understandable, and there's a dash cam. I don't know what country this is, but... Reminds me of driving in Korea. Oh, where are you going, bud? Oh. Hopefully I didn't have like a seizure or something. I feel like I know that area.
And how much Benadryl did you give? So it was about 7 milligrams this morning at 7:30, and then about 10 at 3:50 this morning.
Squanch.
What?
What the fuck? Who does that? What an asshole. Same thing. Who the fuck does that? Yeah, fuck you, rich asshole. I like the Dutch angle. Semi-Dutch angle. Oh, that pisses me off. When people don't simply understand, like, the rules of the road, like the traffic laws, go ahead and fuck off. What do we got? Fuck that guy. Okay. Main and pages back. Main vi. Oh shit, dog. In Russia, road drives you. Scourge. I'm surprised there's not like a, because this is definitely in America. I'm surprised there's not like a compilation of like drivers that just like stop and then turn the wheel and move into the parking lot in America. I hope that's what this is. Make the fucking turn. God damn. What? You didn't turn. You asshole. This is why we need gunners on all of our vehicles. That'll solve every problem. More guns. Oh, well. Sucks to be that guy. Dash cam. Hash cam dash cam. What the fuck? I feel like I've seen that before. Don't film vertically. Don't film vertically. Is this Korea or no, that's some kind of Russian country. Oh, snap. Ooh, oh. Roll into it. Dude, he did exactly what you're supposed to do. I know there was the guy over there, but fuck that. The vehicle, he did exactly what he should have done. He rolled with the momentum into the driveway. Like, you can apologize to that guy, but fuck me. I mean, save both the life and the car. Oh, son of a bitch. Get over. There you go. Oh, fuck you. I knew it. I fucking knew what that asshole was gonna do. That's someone... okay. So, when you're driving on a consistent basis, you should always have in your center console a Crown Royal bag. And that Crown Royal bag should just be filled with washers. Washers that you find. Not stuff you get at the hardware store. Not something you buy, but rusty washers. Because oftentimes when people try to cut you off like that, they deserve to be having a big old handful of rusty washers thrown at their fucking window. Cause fuck that guy. Hashtag rusty washers. Hashtag rusty washers. Can't get in trouble for that one. Oh my god, dude. Somebody has a passenger. Oh, dude. If I were the passenger in one of these vehicles, I would jump out and jump into that vehicle and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Either that or beat on them and be like, fuck you, move over. Move them to one lane, because fuck this guy. Good god damn. Like, I mean, maybe he might be in the right, but at the same time, oh no, he's not in the right. Because it's all moving over. Fuck this piece of shit. What a doom cough. Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. What happens here? What do we got? Oh shit. Dude, when you're driving on the when you're on the giving end of that, like the scooter guy doesn't understand. He's like, oh, I'm zooming through traffic, but he doesn't understand. Like, I was just like, oh shit, and I'm still thinking about it. Think about the actual driver of this. You're gonna give somebody PTSD if you slam into him. Okay. Trucks rule the road. Give them their space. It doesn't matter. If you have to back up or you have to move forward or you have to, you know, break the red light to give a truck its space, break the fucking red light and move back or whatever. Give the truck its space so that everybody can move along. Because otherwise, you're not going to win that fucking battle. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Dude. Car was totally at fault. The problem is that he's probably considered a professional driver, so most of the fault insurance-wise is going to fall on him. It would rely mostly on this here video. Oh shit. That's what we call black ice. Why? They were all sliding through the intersection. Uneventful. Anticlimactic. Slam. Huh? I don't know what the hell happened.
To licensed medical professionals online who can evaluate conditions including ED and more. If appropriate, prescription products can be purchased and shipped direct. More at forhims.com.
Stupid!
From Progressive
What the
Insurance.
Motherfuckers, man. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't think I even have to watch that further.
1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, oh. He's smashing the hot window. Oh, oh.
Damn, son. That's one way to get fired. Honestly, I think I'm gonna deuce out. I'm a little slut boy. I don't feel like searching a lot. And you know what? I don't know, man. I got one thing I want to do. There's one thing that's really important to me that I really need to talk about. And this is... We got to. we gotta talk about Gwen Stefani. Are you really FFS? Why do I want to say? Oh my god. Why can't I remember the name? Oh my god. Oh, no doubt. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh. Hold on. How did I not remember the name of No Doubt? Also, I am not going to play any of this music because it's copyrighted. But here's the thing. Here's what I have a problem with. Okay. Alright. Let's pay attention. Everybody pay attention. Okay. I can't actually play the music simply because it's copyrighted. But this is not how you cook. And I'm going to break it down. First of all, that water wasn't boiling. It wasn't steaming, and he just dropped the pasta in there. Okay. Meh. Not so bad. Slicing away, slicing at those. Okay. You don't chop onions or chop tomatoes like this with a fucking paring knife. Watch this. Watch it. No, you don't chop things like this. And watch it. Wait for it. Also, pay attention. If you're gonna be cutting things, cut them and watch what you're fucking doing. Yeah, and your pasta sauce tastes like generic pasta sauce from whatever production company decided to throw onions at you. Wait. Oh, okay. It's a lot of blood. Also, this meal kind of sounds like it tastes like shit. Because it's basically just like shittily chopped tomatoes filled with Gwen Stefani's blood and badly diced onions. And then pretentiousness and studio money. I wish I could actually play the music. That would be great. But we can't do that because copyright laws exist. And I'm not railing against copyright laws. Oh. Well, he spilled all the sauce on the floor, yet you have enough for your blood spaghetti. Did you, deal your blood out of this? Why is he pouring Coca-Cola in there? What is that? Is that wine? It is! That's wine! Why are you pouring wine into the... What the fuck makes it... This makes no sense. This meal doesn't make any fucking sense. What? You've got shit salad and with wine and wine carbonara parmesan. What the blood sausage? I don't even know what the fuck. This makes no sense. This meal makes no sense. What are you putting pepper on? I don't understand the flavors of this. Is this meant to represent Gwen Stefani's pussy? Because, I am just as curious as I was when I first saw her. Jesus. You were grating Parmesan. What is this? Why is it black? Is this... Yeah, this is black. Oh my god, this is the most confusing cooking show I've ever seen. Holy shit. This makes no sense. Gwen Stefani. Okay, so somewhere in the in the early 2000s, Gwen Stefani went to a bizarrely catered food fight and sang about the fact that she was stood up on Sunday morning by Jake Gyllenhaal, who... What? What? What am I even fucking looking at? Okay. Okay, I can't even. I'm done. I should have gone to bed a while ago. I'm gonna do it now. Good night. Thank everybody for watching, and anybody that